Hello friends, this is important to remain fine and in good state of health. For this, we have to try to remain healthy because good health brings happiness and smile on our face. Good health of people is an asset for the society as well as for the nation, as this increases productivity and longevity and hence brings prosperity. So, friends, today we will discuss on various issues on health, how to remain healthy, some common diseases and preventive measures. I am Dr. Shubhasri Sinha. First, we will talk about health. Can you tell what do you understand by health? It is only freedom from diseases. Let us explain. What is health? According to World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. It is not only absence of disease or ailment. Thus, health implies sound mind in a sound body, in sound family and in a sound environment. Therefore, balanced diet, personal hygiene and regular exercise are very important to maintain good health. We will discuss various issues on health, diseases and other factors which affect our health as well as some remedies also to remain healthy. The factors affecting health. Let us start with some common factors which affect our health. The common factors affecting health are: first, genetic disorder. Genetic disorder is an illness caused by abnormalities in the genome condition present from birth, that is congenital. These are deficiencies or defects with which a child is born, or deficiencies or defects which a child inherits from parents. These are some of the deformities with which the child is born. These are the genetic deformities. These are also some of the deformities with which the child is born. Second is various infections which affect our health. These are caused by virus, bacteria and other organisms. Third is lifestyle. Food and water we take, rest and exercise we provide to our body, habits which may be good or not good for the health. Fourth is awareness about maintaining good health. You all know that our body is always exposed to various disease causing organisms and toxic substances present in the environment. Therefore, we can say that in general, balanced diet, personal hygiene, cleanliness, regular exercise along with adequate rest are very important to maintain good health. We have to be aware about some common infections as well as some non-infectious diseases, immunization and vaccination, proper disposal of waste and practicing healthy habits. Awareness is also required about the bad habits and addiction towards smoking, alcohol, drugs, etc. Their adverse effect on the health and how to keep them off. Let us discuss some common diseases found in human being. We can divide the diseases into two main categories. First, infectious diseases which are communicable diseases, and non-infectious diseases which are also known as non-communicable diseases. Communicable diseases. These are disorders caused by pathogens, that is organisms such as bacteria, virus, fungi, parasitic protozoans, helminths, etc., which could be passed from person to person or through other media. Non-communicable diseases are not caused by pathogens and are not transmitted from person to person. These may be caused by the environment, nutritional deficiencies or genetic inheritances. Can you name some common infectious or communicable diseases? Yes. Now, we will discuss about them in detail. Different types of communicable diseases under this. First one is common cold. The main symptoms: nasal congestion and discharge, sore throat. This is the picture of nasal congestion. This is also congested nasal cavity, the picture of congested nasal cavity. Then symptoms are hoarseness, headache, cough, tiredness, etc., which can last for 3 to 7 days. The upper respiratory tract is infected, but not the lungs in this case. These are the symptoms of common cold. Now, the causative agent and transmission of common cold. The virus, that is the rhinovirus, transmitted by air through inhalation of the droplets expelled by the infected person as cough, sneeze, and also through contaminated objects used by the infected person. Second is pneumonia. The main symptoms: severe difficulty in respiration, cough which may contain mucus, may be green or rusty in color and tinged with blood. Infection takes place in the alveoli, that is the air filled sacs of the lungs. The alveoli get filled with fluid, leading to severe difficulties in respiration. Fever, chills, cough and headache. In severe cases, the lips, fingers and nails may turn bluish in color. This is the picture of pneumonia, that is on the left side the normal lungs and on the right side the infected lungs, it is filled with fluid. Now, the causative agent and transmission. The bacteria like Streptococcus pneumoniae and Haemophilus influenzae are responsible for the disease. This is the picture of the bacteria of pneumonia and the inflammatory condition of the lungs caused by the different kinds of bacteria. The infection is acquired by inhaling the droplet, the aerosols released by an infected person, or even by sharing glasses or any utensils with an infected person. Some of the other bacterial diseases in man are dysentery, plague, diphtheria, etc. Now, let us discuss about other diseases where infection does not spread directly through contamination, but caused by protozoa carried by mosquitoes and other agents. Malaria. This is the disease man has been fighting since many decades. The symptoms: high fever with shivering, which recur at regular interval of 3 to 4 days, headache and nausea. Fever may last for 6 to 10 hours, after which sweating starts and temperature falls, but the fever occurs again after 3 to 4 days. These are the symptoms of malaria. The symptoms are shaking chills, high fever, profuse sweating, headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, anemia, muscle pain, bloody stools, convulsions and coma in severe case. Causative agent and transmission. A tiny protozoan named Plasmodium is responsible for this disease. Different species of Plasmodium, that is Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium malaria and Plasmodium falciparum. They are responsible for different types of malaria, of which Plasmodium falciparum causes malignant malaria, which is most serious one and can even be fatal. The malaria infection spreads through the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquito. This is the picture of female Anopheles mosquito which spreads malaria. We can have the idea if we take a glance at the life cycle of Plasmodium. Now, let us have a look. life cycle of malarial parasite. This is the life cycle. At the bite of infected female Anopheles, the protozoa Plasmodium enter the human blood as sporozoites and are carried by blood to the liver. The parasites multiply within the liver cells and then attack the red blood cells, resulting in their rupture. The rupture of RBCs is associated with release of a toxic substance named hemozoin, responsible for the chill and recurring high fever. At the bite of female Anopheles mosquito to an infected person, these parasites enter the mosquito's body and undergo further development. The parasites multiply within the mosquito body and stored as sporozoites in the salivary glands. These sporozoites are again introduced into human body as and when these mosquitoes bite. Therefore, it is clear from the diagram that the malarial parasite requires two hosts, human and mosquito, to complete its life cycle. The insect, that is the mosquito, is the vector or the transmitting agent. Another disease transmitted by other type of female mosquito is filariasis, which is also known as elephantiasis. The main symptoms are slowly development of chronic inflammation of the body organs, usually the lymphatic vessels of the lower limbs. Genital organs might also be affected, resulting in gross deformities. This is the picture of filariasis in the severe case. This is another picture where the genital organ is affected. The causative agent and transmission. Now, we are coming. The filarial worms named Euchararia cause the slowly developing chronic inflammation of the organs in which they live. The pathogens are transmitted to a healthy person through the bite of the female Culex mosquito. Here it is female Culex mosquito, and in malaria it was Anopheles mosquito. This is the life cycle of the pathogen of filaria, that is Euchararia, which needs in the man and also in the Culex mosquito. In recent days, two more dreaded vector borne diseases are dengue and chikungunya. They are widespread in many parts of India. The transmission is caused by Aedes mosquito. Now, let us discuss about some other diseases which cause infection to our digestive system and other organs. First one is amoebiasis, or it is also known as amoebic dysentery. The main symptoms are constipation, abdominal pain and cramps, stools with excess mucus, maybe with blood clots. Fever may take place occasionally. The causative agent and transmission. The protozoan parasite, that is Entamoeba histolytica in the large intestine, is main cause of infection. The parasites are transmitted from feces of infected person to food materials by the house flies, cockroaches, etc., thereby contaminating the food. The food and drinking water contaminated by the fecal matter are the main source of infection. This is the picture how it is contaminated. It is colonized the large intestine and the contamination takes place by the human fecal material. Next is typhoid. The main symptoms: sustained high fever, maybe 39 to 40 degrees centigrade, weakness, stomach pain, constipation, headache, loss of appetite, etc. This is the picture of symptoms of enteric fever, that is the typhoid. The symptoms are fever, headache, rashes, eye pain, back pain, muscle aches, joint pain. In severe case, intestinal perforation and even death may occur. the causative agent and transmission. The pathogenic bacterium named Salmonella typhi is the causative agent of typhoid. Look how the pathogen is transmitted in the body. That is the picture of transmission of Salmonella typhi. It enters through the mouth and then it goes to the digestive system. Colonization takes place in the digestive system and then the exit through the anus. The pathogens enter the small intestine through food and water contaminated with them and migrate to other organs through blood. You may note typhoid fever can be detected by viral test of blood. Now, next we will discuss about the common disease caused by worms. First is ascariasis. The symptoms: muscular pain, fever, internal bleeding leading to anemia, blockage of the intestinal passage. The causative agent and transmission. An intestinal parasite named Ascaris is the main cause of this disease. Eggs of this parasite excreted along with the feces of infected person contaminate soil, water, plants, etc. This is the picture of Ascaris, which is the intestinal parasite. The inner one is the male and the outer one is the female. A healthy person acquires this infection through contaminated water, food, vegetables, etc. Now, second is ringworm infection. The main symptoms: appearance of dry scaly lesions on various parts of the body such as skin, nails, scalp, etc. This is the picture of the ringworm infection, the patches on the body, on the legs. This is another one. The lesions are often accompanied by intense itching, the causative agent and transmission. The fungi belonging to the genera Microsporum trichophyton and Epidermophyton are mainly responsible for the infection. Heat and moisture help these fungi to grow in the skin fold, such as in the groin or between the toes. Ringworms are generally acquired from wet, contaminated soil. It may be transmitted by using towels, clothes or even the comb of infected person. It is contagious disease contaminated by handling of pets also. This is the picture. When child is handling the pets, the disease may go to the child. Prevention and control of infectious diseases. These are maintenance of personal hygiene, that is keeping the body clean by regular bath and cleaning all parts of the body. Wash your hands, this is the picture, how to wash your hands. This is very important for all, because you can be kept away from many diseases if you wash your hands before taking food and after, and when you come home from outside. Wearing clean and washed clothes, and using separate towels, handkerchief, toiletries, etc. Consumption of clean drinking water, this is very important. Maintaining healthy eating habits and consuming food from clean sources. Avoid close contact with infected persons and or their belongings. Use mosquito net, mosquito repellent, wear mesh on doors and windows. If symptoms of any disease occur, consult doctor and follow his or her advice. Maintenance of public hygiene. We were talking about the private hygiene, how you can keep yourself clean. Now, we are talking about maintenance of public hygiene. Proper disposal of waste and excreta, not to allow stagnation of water or sewage in the house or neighborhood. Periodic cleaning and disinfection of water reservoirs, household coolers, pools, tanks, creeks, etc. Observing standard practice of hygiene in That is one picture. What you should do, हफ्ते में एक बार पानी को सारे बर्तन खाली कीजिए, सुखाइए और फिर भरिए. The public catering and eateries should be taken care of. Spraying of insecticides to disinfect ditches, drainage areas, swamps, etc. Not to urinate and or defecate in open place. This is the picture of spraying gas for the mosquitoes, so that mosquito should not be sprayed, and it is the control strategy of malaria. Use sanitary toilets and maintain cleanliness. Spreading public awareness through rallies, campaign, community awareness programs, etc. How we can prevent the spread of disease? This is a picture of public rallies against dengue, that is for dengue awareness. One should not spit, sneeze or cough openly in public places, especially if down with any infectious disease, because coughs and sneezes spread diseases. So, friends, today we have discussed the followings: concept of health and how to remain healthy, factors affecting health, concept of communicable diseases, different types of communicable diseases, their symptoms, causes and transmission agents, various preventive measures taken at personal and public level to combat communicable diseases. Friends, you can take up some group activities on the following projects. The suggested activities, first one is, in the month of June and July, there were many cases of malaria in your locality. You have seen. What preventive measures will you suggest to the people of your locality to prevent malaria? And second project is, plan some activities for your neighborhood to maintain cleanliness and avoid communicable diseases among people. You can take up this project in groups and you prepare the project reports mentioning the objectives, planning and process of execution of both the projects, and submit to your biology teacher of the school. In our next lesson, we will discuss about immunity, immunity system, vaccination, immunization, which can help us to remain healthy. Thank you.